All the water on the planet currently today has always been here. It's a closed system, but it's the same water that we've had since the beginning of time. It's the water that the dinosaurs drank from, that my great-great-grandmother used to do her laundry. It's the same water that I'm going to have to hand off to my grandchildren when they're adults.
Roseann Esperance is quick to emphasize this fact to 8th graders at Haynes Middle School. She's the senior community educator for the City of Winston-Salem's Stormwater and Erosion Control Department.
What's the process occurring that's causing these stream banks to be brown? Erosion. That's right.
Armed with the model of an urban neighborhood, she goes to area schools explaining the dangers of land erosion. Lesperance also dispels a common myth believed by most Winston-Salem residents.
One of the things that people don't realize is that our storm drains do not go to the treatment plants. The storm drain system was designed strictly to keep our roads from flooding. So when it rains, rainwater will fill that up and just take whatever's in the storm drain to the closest creek, stream, or lake.
This is why she calls rainwater a threat to the health of Forsyth County's creeks, streams, lakes, and rivers.
I've been in a creek when it starts to rain and passed by a storm drain, and so much litter, so many cigarette butts would be coming into the water out of storm drains that you would think someone was up there with a garbage can just dumping out. Nothing but cigarette butts. So when you flick your cigarette butt out the window, that can easily be picked up by rainwater.
Other pollutants. People using excessive lawn and garden fertilizers that spark algae blooms in the water. And pet waste. According to Lesperance, there's 20 million different types of bacteria in every 1 gram of pet waste. So, contamination in our waterways can be reduced if people scoop their dog's poop.
Even though my dog might be small and not produce that much, we have over 40,000 dogs in Forsyth County, and that's a lot of bacteria entering our waterways.
And Lesperance says these unchecked pollutants flow into the Yadkin River and eventually dump into the Atlantic Ocean.
So first, we'll be getting dissolved oxygen.
Not sure, it looks like a worm.
It's right there.
Students also step ankle deep into this subject during one of Lesperance's creek crawls. Under her guidance, students measure water temperature, test the oxygen content, and some pollution levels.
Clean water really has to be everybody's responsibility. Sometimes adults are a little more stubborn. They might say, oh my goodness, I had no idea, but I'm still not going to pick up after my dog. Whereas kids, they take it to heart. They hear what I'm saying.
Lesperance also manages Creek Week, a Winston-Salem Forsyth County partnership. Over the course of 9 days, residents enjoy events stressing water conservation, innovative designs for urban waterways, and activities connecting families to the environment.
I love being out by the streams and creeks, but it makes me sad when I come down here and I see litter and degradation of our waterways. I worry about what that means for my children and my grandchildren and other people's children and grandchildren. Our water is a finite resource, and it's simpler to protect it than it is to have to go back and fix it after it's been degraded.
Contact Roseann Lesperance to learn more about protecting our community's water quality or to schedule a group presentation.